Hello everyone, welcome to the virtual assets. In this video we will discuss about the MVC folder structure. In the previous video we have seen how we create our first ASP.NET MVC application using the Visual Studio. So before proceeding with this video, I recommend you please watch previous part of this where we created our first ASP.NET MVC application. In this video we will discuss like when we create our MVC application, then what folder it create and what all are the roles of those folder. In this video we are going to discuss. So before that, if you want to get trained over the MVC application and if you want to create the live project and want to see how we crack MVC interview question, then you can come to this virtual asset.n.training part. You can go to the services and from here you can select the training, and whatever the training you want, you can do the inquiry from here, and if it is suitable to you, you can register with the respective training, and further process we will take care and we will contact you as soon as possible. So let's see how this folder structure work in ASP.NET MVC application. So this is the application which we created in the previous video, and we run this application. We seen like default what view default it create. So in the solution explorer, when you will go, let's pin it, and here we can see there are number of the folders and the files it create. So first is like app start. So when we go to the app start, it contains 3 files. One is the bundle, next is filter, and another is the route config. So when we go to the bundle config, so this bundle config file actually contains the bundle of all the scripts or the CSS. Like we can see here, like it contains an object of the bundle collection, and we are adding all the necessary jQuery and the CSS. So we do all these things. So like when application we run, like when the application run, it automatically call this bundle.register from the global ASAX. So when you will click on this, here we can see what it is looking. It is looking first of all register all areas, then from here it is going global filter, and that is like when we go to the filter config, what it is doing, global filter it is calling. Like if we want any filter over the controller level or the action method level, we can make it generic from here. We will discuss in brief about the filters in the coming videos. Next is route config. So this is the main file. Like when we run our application, so first of all it see like which path we have to go, like which controller and then action method we have to go. So everything is come to the route config. So here we can see the default controller name is home and the action method name is the index, and if that particular action method take any parameter, then that is we can give here. So let's go to the controller folder first, and here we can see like it is navigating to the home controller name. So here we can come like home controller, and it is inherited from the controller, and next it is looking for the index. Index is like here we can see it is the index action method, and if you want to see the respective view, there are two things. Like you can right click on here like inside this method, and you can go to the view. So what it will do, the respective index view, it will take us to that particular page, and we can see here. And another thing, you can go to the view folder, and inside this one it create a folder name with the home, like whatever the control name is there, it create with that, and inside that it create all the views. So here we create the view, and the extension of all the view is .cs.html if we are using the C#. Otherwise if we are using VB.NET, then .bb.html it will create. So that's why it created the index.cs.html. And we have the another action method called about and contact, and we can see other views inside the home folder as well. And here in the view we have the another folder called shared. So here generally the meaning of the shared is like across the application, if we want something as generic in the view, then kind of the things we can create inside the shared folder. So here we can see it has created like layout CSHTML, like kind of a master page we can put inside the shared folder. And whenever like in the view start.chtml, we will discuss briefly about view start.chtml. It's basically kind of a view where we assign the layout like master page, and it will automatically taken care for all the views which we have created here. So that is about the view folder. And next is like script. So inside the script we put all the like necessary JavaScript files. Inside the model we create the POCO classes which contain the getSet property, and we communicate with the database through these model classes that we will discuss in the coming videos. And in the font, like if you want to keep any like font files, that we can put inside this one. And content, like if you want to put any CSS file, that we can put here. So that is the folder structure about the MVC, like how the flow works. So when I will run at point of this time, so what happened, like first of all this global.ascx file call, and from here it called to the respective file and it come to the route config. And in the route config, actually this is the entry point. From here it communicate to the pages. So by default it is called to the home page and then it go to the index. So let's go to the home controller, and if I will put a breakpoint, if you want to put the breakpoint, so the line you want to put the breakpoint, you can put it like cursor here and press the F9. So if you will press the F9, what it will do, it will put the like breakpoint there. Otherwise what you can do, you just in front of that you can click on here, and you can like when you will click here, one click it will put the breakpoint. So let's run this application. So when I will run this application, first of all it will come to this index action method, and then it will go to the respective view. So it is running here. So let's see, like it will put the like debug, it will come here. So once it will debug, see we can see yellow color. So here it is hitting, and now it will call to the respective view, and the view we can see like it contains this information like ASP.NET is a free web form and all these things. So when I will run this application, what it will do, it will create the it will load that page to us, and we can see this page is here. So this is the way this ASP.NET MVC application works. And in the coming videos we will see what all are the controller and how it works, and through that controller how the view works, and how we create the model, how we communicate with the database. So all those things we will discuss in this video, and we will communicate with the database using the entity framework. So all those things we will cover in the coming video. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. Thank you.